home acres. I'm trying to hold this steady and I'm trying to battle the wind. But you can see, maybe you can see, that's actually a swarm of bees right up there in the top of this tree. Probably 18 feet up or more. Not close to anything I can climb on. But Luke and I are deciding with my father-in-law, we're going to decide on how we're going to get this thing down. So I think what we're going to try to do is, I don't know if it's going to work. I've never done it this way, but we're going to try to take a pole saw, cut back about a foot or so from it, knowing it's going to aggravate them, but hoping I can keep the queen in there. So when she falls down, hopefully I can move her into the box. So I'm not going to really talk anymore. Just going to let you watch and see. And hopefully this goes as planned. If not, we'll post it so that way you know what not to do. Okay, you can see, well, maybe you can see, I'm in here close. Probably not the smartest thing, but the bees are actually, there's a decent chance, I don't know for sure, but there's a decent chance the bees that are landing on the outside out here are actually walking into the box. So that tells me that I have a decent chance that the queen is inside there. So we'll see, we'll come back later tonight and see if we've got a bunch of bees. I'm not sure if you can see this or not, but there's still a good portion of the swarm that's actually still hanging out in the trees next to where I just cut the branch. Maybe we'll see. Right up in here, there's not necessarily a clump, but there are a few bees that are starting to pull together. So I'll need to watch that close and make sure they don't congregate up there. And that's probably, that might be the extent of how high I could get. So if we have to do one more cut, we will. But like I said, there's a lot of bees that are going in the box. So now it's just time to back off and let everything settle down for a couple hours. Okay, here we go. Attempt number 2. They did not stay in the box. Obviously, I did not have the queen. So we got another branch that's about the same, 18 foot. Hoping I can reach it. And we're going to drop down again. And this time, I've actually put a tarp down to try to see, whoops, wrong way on the zoom, to try to see if we can get some of the, or minimize the amount of debris that goes into the box. You can see, I mean, there still are a few amount of bees in here, but it's nothing. I mean, if you look up there, the top, I mean, up in the tree, that's where the swarm's at. Obviously, the queen's not there. The interesting part was I looked on the ground from where the last one dropped, and I actually only found 5 dead bees. So while I thought this was going to cause more damage to the bees, it actually looks like they're pretty tough. So here we go. We're going to make another attempt. And so far, this looks like what you do not want to do. But we'll take another try and see what happens. Okay, so it's been about an hour and a half after the last cutting of the tree. The limb itself did fall and hit right into the box, but it didn't matter. I still did not catch the bees. So I guess my learning from this is, if you can't safely get up in the tree, cut the branch down, and pull them off that way, or preferably, if they swarm at a lower level, get them that way versus continuing to trim your trees. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. We had a little bit of fun today, and what's amazing is, I'll show you here in a second. Well, you saw earlier I didn't catch any bees, at least that swarm. When I was in the process of cutting down the second branch, a friend actually called the house, and a local business actually had a swarm that was only 14 inches off the ground. Brought my little box here and went ahead and caught them. So they're here in this box, and now I'm going to transfer them over to the other box that we tried to catch the other swarm in. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, there is a happy ending at the end, and the Father did provide. Thanks for watching.